Andrew Weissman, before we get to the Matt Gaetz of it all, Greenberg admitted to human trafficking, fraud, and bribery. That list doesn't include the charges that were eliminated under the plea deal. So what does it signal that federal prosecutors are working with a man who faces this laundry list of crimes, alleged crimes?
Well, it's not that unusual for cooperators to be put on the stand, even though they have committed a host of crimes. That is going to always be the case when you have one conspirator testifying against another. But it does mean that you have to make sure as a prosecutor that you have corroboration. You need to be able to argue to the jury, why should you believe this person? But that happens, every day of the week in federal court and in state court. But here, I think this is such an important development because you're not going to allow Joel Greenberg to cooperate and to take this kind of plea, as harsh as it is, unless you think that he has the goods and is being truthful and is corroborated with respect to the targets of the investigation. And it's hard to see how that's not going to at least include Matt Gaetz.
Well, let's talk about that, because at a GOP fundraiser in Ohio this weekend, Gaetz compared the allegations against him to legislative earmarks. He said, quote, "I'm being falsely accused of exchanging money for naughty favors, yet Congress has reinstituted a process that legalizes the corrupt act of exchanging money for favors through earmarks, and everybody knows that's the corruption." All right, so he's playing this down, but what kind of legal danger is he really in?
Well, there is no legislative fix for, sex trafficking. That is something that is a crime, and it's not going to be, speeches that get rid of those charges. So if he is to be charged, and by the way, it's not unusual that you would not see his name in the papers so far that have been filed in court. It is DOJ policy not to name people who have not been charged. So that what they're doing is quite proper to keep all of the individuals who might be targets out of the papers unless and until they are charged. But he's facing essentially the same charge that was brought with respect to Joel Greenberg, and to which Joel Greenberg pled guilty today, which is sex trafficking a minor, which by all accounts is what Matt Gaetz is being investigated for. And it seems like he is the next person to be charged in this matter.
Andrew Weissman, and before that, Kerry Sanders, keeping an eye on the very latest in this case. My thanks to you.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.